All right, well, this month, designers' menswear collections are being presented in fashion capitals like London, Paris, and Milan. It's also Father's Day weekend, and let's face it, even the best dads can be style challenged, let's say. But embracing trends can be tricky. So John is going to show us how, the fathers in our lives can embrace some hot trends to be cool dads. So let's get straight into these trends, John.
Yes.
What's the first trend that you have to show us?
Okay, so you've probably noticed on like red carpets and on runways, there are a lot of male celebrities, movie stars, and they're showing up in suits with no shirt.
Yeah, I saw that.
So this is a hot trend. Clearly it's hot. But I wanted to have my friend, Darren Washington, who is actually an owner of Shops on Top here in Detroit, and I kind of challenged him. I asked him, would you please, interpret a suit without a shirt? And he was hesitant at first, even though he looks great and has been a model. So this is a way to kind of make it respectable. So Darren, talk about what your kids would think, what Tina would think. Tell us about this.
Well, I woke up this morning and my kids, I said, that's what I'm gonna put on today, because they know I'm kind of conservative. They said, well, Dad, wow, you're going to the next level with this scarf and this look. So they said, you look pretty good. So I felt pretty good about it.
Well, because you've kind of toned it down a little bit.
Yes.
And obviously you can get away with it, and that's part of the, you have to look at the trend and say, now, is that really something that I can do? Then you have to interpret it, right?
Okay. All right, get the vest on and everything. I see the whole look.
A dapper dad.
A dapper dad. There you go. So next up, let's look at the sleeveless look.
Speaking of dapper dads, another real dad, this is sleeveless, okay? And this is my friend Scott. And so sleeveless is not only something that we think of for warm weather. The menswear collections for fall, winter that have already been shown because it's forecast. It's it's ahead of season.
Sure.
The sleeveless look, knit sweaters are they're being paired with like dress pants and heavy wool pants, and so sleeveless is a really big deal. This is kind of crocheted, and even though Scott, are you flexing right now, or is that just your body?
Maybe a little.
I think that he's not flexing.
I'm glad to hear you admit that. But how would you, instead of being so show-offy, how would you make this, so that I would be less irritated? Well, or kids, for that matter.
First of all, if I showed up like this, my kids would say, "Is that what you're wearing?"
Okay.
And did you bring a jacket? So, if I wanted to, can I?
You can put the jacket on.
Just throw the jacket over it, and there you have
Voila.
it. Makes it a little more
right? It's a whole different look.
It is a whole different look. Okay, so let's get to our final look because we're almost out of time. What about this trend of shorter and shorter shorts, sometimes called hoochie daddy shorts, but these are not hoochie daddy shorts. So what do we got going on here?
And Mark is a real dad. And first time I met Mark, he had short shorts on. So he is actually embracing this and living his truth in short shorts. But shorts are getting shorter. So the way that Mark has paired this is with a loose-fitting top, and there's some peekaboo cutouts there going on. Mark, what would your kids think? And how do you feel about it?
I tell you, I feel comfortable in it, actually. My kids would say I look current, casual, comfortable. So,
and it looks good. It's all about the trend being done right. No, this honestly, it looks good.
I don't think if it was paired with something crazy down below, I wouldn't rock that, but
I got it.
I like it.
Looks good. Got the dads looking good ahead of Father's Day.
Yeah, it's all about metering the dose, right?
Metering the dose. It's all about how you do it. Thank you guys so much, John. Another great segment. All right, everyone. Coming up next on Live in the D, see how a popular comedian is using big laughs to help fight bullying. Super important cause. We'll tell you all about it right after the break.